Hey y'all, welcome back to It's More Than Just Hair. Okay, so I'm talking about my experiences as a hairstylist from the beginning all the way up till today. Okay, so now today's story is about my second salon I worked at. The first salon I was an assistant, and okay, so the second salon I worked at is when I just finished school. All right, and I was looking for a salon to work at, and not to say that I knew what to expect as far as like the service prices and everything, but I knew that I wanted to work somewhere where I could learn and grow, right? And also be creative. Now, the salon that I worked at, let me say this. I saw the salon in the paper and they were saying that they were hiring, and basically I seen like the services and the prices, and they were saying that they were doing $10 roller sets. So I was like, oh, absolutely not, because I know I did not just get my whole cosmetology license and graduate to work somewhere for $10. I could charge more than that in my house, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I was pressed. I was like, I really want to work in the salon. So I ended up, I think I gave it about another week or so. And then I ended up going ahead and calling that salon. I was like, forget it, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and call, see what it's about. So I called the salon, ended up setting up the interview, and I loved the manager that I interviewed with. And then I met another manager that was there, and they were both pretty dope. So I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like working here. And I did. I really did. I love working there. But let me tell y'all something. I got in there, and they was like, girl, you're gonna have to pick up on them roller sets. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not working myself silly for no $10 roller sets. And really, y'all, I was commissioned. We were all commissioned. So it was more like a $4 roller set because we were doing a 60-40 split and the stylist was getting 40%. So just think about that. A $4 roller set. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. You need to know your worth, okay? So, anyways, I ended up asking one of the managers if I could implement my own services and, my own prices. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And this is the thing for maybe like some future owners or current owners of a salon. If you have someone who can bring some value to your salon, or just bring something new and they could possibly even teach the other stylists. Add it to your menu. Add it to the menu. It could bring in more income because that's exactly what it did. And yeah, so basically I was doing weaves, I was doing natural hair, and even there was a lady she did more silk presses, but her clients like to, they like how I cornrowed and everything. So they would ask for like designs on the side and things like that. So I was able to build clientele and just, what I'm saying, gain more income because of what I could offer, and what I had already learned. Um, so yeah, that was an interesting moment, and I really appreciate the fact that I was given the opportunity to go ahead and use my creative skills in the salon and not work myself half to death just doing some roller sets. And people weren't trying to get like, and the doobie was the thing, so they didn't want to pay an extra $10 to get the doobie, and I was just like, wow, okay, whatever. But yeah, so just going forward, if you feel like you're being undervalued, then you probably are. Okay. And go with what you know. Go with what you know. Now, there's this thing where I understand we try to cater to the client, but you also got to think about your employees. What, like, I wouldn't even feel right. I wouldn't feel right doing that, charging that low amount, knowing my employees are only getting this much. I just couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it. All right. So yeah, it's not just about the clients, it's also about the stylists. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, I was told later on that there was some haters up in the salon. Some stylists was hating, and I'm like, this. Why would you hate on someone? And this needs to be said. Stylists, even owners, stop hating on each other. Seriously, stop hating on each other. If you see somebody is able to do something, and why are you hating on them? Why don't you learn how to do it? If you don't want to learn how to do it, why are you even concerned? But if you see somebody's doing something, you want to learn it or it's interesting to you, just ask them to show you. And don't be a gatekeeper. Please, Lord, don't be a gatekeeper. It's plenty out here for all of us. All right. So if another stylist comes up to you and asks you to show them how to do something, you don't need to be the only person in the world, in the salon, even to know how to do that service. Teach the next stylist. And don't worry about whether or not they're going to take a client from you. There is plenty out here. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to say that all that hate and mess is silly. Competition does not exist. Okay. Compete with yourself. Get better than yesterday. All right. So that's my message and I'm sticking to it. All right. So thank y'all again for joining me on It's More Than Just Hair. Have a great evening.